Hello everybody, you are watching series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I am Anshita and today's success story is about Dr. Tanya. She is the CEO of Amtan Medical from Australia.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hi Tanya, how are you?
Hi, how are you, Anshita?
I'm very good. How are you?
Very good. Just as good as we can all be.
Absolutely. So Tanya, for everyone who's watching you right now, could you please tell us a bit about yourself and also about your professional roles and responsibilities?
Sure. First of all, I have to begin by saying that I'm mother of two children. That's my biggest responsibility. And
Right.
professionally by trade, I'm a doctor. I went to training in Kerala, Calicut Medical College, and further on migrated to England. So from there, moved again to Australia. So jumped three continents. Now,
Right.
since coming here, we started off with our medical centers. So 2010, our journey started. So right now, 2020, we have 8 medical centers. Um,
Wow.
that's and yeah, and we have got skin and beauty clinics, and we've got brand by name Dr. Tanya on Television Shopping Network in Australia. Then,
Okay.
as well as some of the other medical businesses as well that we have both here and abroad. So yeah, that's
Lovely.
our little story.
Right. So, Tanya, I would love to know how did you actually land to the idea of starting this? When was it that you realized that this is what you wanted to do? And, how was the entire experience?
Oh my gosh, Anchita, really, I have, mine is nothing exciting. It's pretty boring. I'll tell you first of all, when I left India, I did not think that I was going to get into business. I did never imagine that I'm cut out to do business. Business would have been my last thing in my like my tick box to do in my life. So I thought I was going to actually do my post graduation and be the best doctor and do the right things, and I still want to do all that, and I'm still trying to do that, but I never thought I was going to do business. So what changed for me was my first job. So when I landed in Australia, my first job, I wasn't comfortable at all. I was rather um, sad and frustrated and disappointed in my first job that forced me to move out of that job. So I looked for options. So the only thing I could do is actually move into my own business. And I guess that was kind of a blessing in disguise, really, because you land in a country 3 months, you're actually starting your own business. So kind of a blessing in disguise. 10 years ago, when we landed, we had no idea, of course. So I had no idea about the systems. I had no idea about how tax works, nothing. I've never done business in my life. So I think when you're being thrown into deep water, you try and come out of it. You try to escape. You try and swim. So I guess that was my real start and the journey. So one thing led to another. We learned. So, you grow and develop, and
Right.
then you want to do more.
Absolutely. And I think you're doing wonderful at what you're doing. You know, Kudos to you
Thank
and your
you.
team. So
Thank you
also,
very
Tanya,
much.
I really want to know how has your journey been till now? Was it a smooth ride or were there any challenges that you had to come across and how did you actually tackle those challenges, if any?
Anshita, the challenges. When I started off with the first medical center, that itself was challenging because I had no idea about the system, no idea how the tax worked or anything. So for me, it was learning the whole process. And
Correct.
for someone who doesn't even like to do banking, so it was everything was a journey. So that's number one. Then the challenge was actually I'm in a suburb where it was, I have to fit into that suburb, into that to locality, understand the culture, understand what's right and wrong in that area. So that was the other challenge. The third challenge I thought was really being a woman, you have your own challenges. And that is so important that we understand and we acknowledge. The challenge being, first of all, it's not that easy. Um, people actually look at you and oh, so who's the main doctor here? So that I've heard that quite a lot of times 10 years ago. So I have to explain, okay, now it's myself. And so it's kind of the culture difference is there that people have to start accepting that this is normal. And sometimes you do get certain racial remarks, not all the time, but yeah. So me being Indian origin and being a woman, and while I was doing my first medical center, started my first medical center, I fell pregnant. So we have no friends. I mean, we have friends, but we have no family here. So I had my challenges because I have had like instances that I had to take my baby, 8-month-old baby with me while I go to medical center. There's no options. I didn't have any babysitter. I had no one to, it was hard. And my husband has his work as well. So I took my baby with me. So yeah, the challenges being a woman, it is, it's quite interesting, but you get a lot of joy in actually getting through this.
True. And everything's fine when you are at a position where you are right now, Tanya. So, I mean, we are all very, very proud of you.
Thank
Also,
you.
when we talk about the future of Amtan, what does that look like? Could you tell us a bit about your future plans as well?
Absolutely. I'll be excited to share. 2020, I must say that we had completely different plans about 2020, like the rest of the
Absolutely.
world. Hey,
Correct.
thanks to COVID. So if 2020, the whole scenario wasn't the way it was now, we have got plans to expand globally, bringing on services elsewhere. So we thought we'll postpone it post COVID, but now that we realize now, as you said, Anshita, this is the new normal. So we have to look at what are the opportunities that we can find. So every challenges that we face in business opens up another opportunity. So the the slightest difference is in identifying those opportunity that comes along with the problems, along with the challenges. So we have actually quite as a team, Amtan, we are quite fortunate that we were able to tap in some of the opportunity, understand how we can adapt to the emerging situation and fit in. So yeah, so our next venture is to expand outside Australia.
Superb, superb. And I wish you all the luck, the entire company. I wish Amtan all the luck for all your future endeavors, Tanya. Also,
Thank you.
for everyone who's watching you right now, could you tell us a bit about your services in detail?
Yeah, sure. I would like to divide like what are the things that we do. We do the
Correct.
medical business. So we have the medical industry, medical centers, specialty centers, and all that. So that's one part. The second
Right.
thing is the skin and beauty clinic. The reason I started that was I wanted to create a unique way of actually looking after people's skin, making them feel beautiful, and in a sense, really bringing out the best version in you. So that
Right.
complements, yeah, and that complements the product line that I do. So that's Dr. Tanya's product line is now. being sold on television shopping network, and touchwood, we are quite lucky. So it's been the finalist for the best product in 2020 for beauty awards on television shopping network in Australia. So that is another, the whole thing again. Within that product line, we're expanding their products. So we have skin and hair devices and the creams. So from there, we are going into health and well-being products and more into the active, the prescriptive kind of line in skincare management. So creams and serums and stuff like that. So expanding into that. So then the other one that I'm talking about is I'm telling the global how we are going to fit into the global market and our brand new services that we are bringing in. So that's largely what we do. The medical service industry, that's the medical centers and stuff, and specialty centers and all that comes under that. Then the beauty clinics, the laser beauty clinics, and then the
Right.
products, just by and large.
Correct. Amazing. So also, Tanya, there's one question that I am very, very intrigued to know, and that is, what was your reaction on winning the Indian Achievers Awards? What was the entire feeling like? Could you tell us a bit about that?
When I saw that, I was like, it must be wrong. Sure, it can't be for me. So, and this is, I'm not making it up. I actually send that to my manager and I send it to my husband. I'm like, can you just read it? Am I reading it right? What does it mean? Because I was quite happy and proud because, you know, I'm far away from India, but what I hold, the feelings, emotions towards India and the land that I was born, it's just difficult to put into words. And being recognized from that land
Right.
is truly unmatchable. I have won
Absolutely.
Young Entrepreneur of the Year 2019 in Australia, and I've ranked 16th actually in 2019. I ranked 16th of the top 100 young entrepreneurs in Australia. 2018, top 18 young entrepreneur of the year Australia. But this is something that's close to heart. It's difficult to explain. It was amazing, and to be recognized in the top limelight is fantastic. I really must thank you guys for actually selecting me and giving me this opportunity to actually even sit and talk to you.
I think you are totally deserving, Tanya. You're doing some great work, and we are all very, very proud of you. So, before we
Thank
actually
you.
conclude this session, Tanya, any last piece of advice or message that you want to give to all the young people watching you, especially the people who wish to be an entrepreneur someday? Any piece of advice that you would like to give?
Do you know the one thing I tell you? The opportunities are always there. Opportunities are you're never short of opportunities. It's always keeps knocking at your door. The difference, the point of difference is in your ability to identify the opportunities and go for it. So don't think that, oh, it's not the right time. I've got kids, I've got family, I've got whatever. I won't be able to do it. So no, try it. Try it. See if it's going to work. See if it's going to be meant for you. And then actually, if you can't do it, that's fine. But you have to give it a shot. So whatever comes your way, maybe you've got a cracking idea and you think that, oh, there's 10 other people with the same idea. It doesn't matter, but your idea could be unique. So give it a shot.
Wow, I think you put it very, very nicely. And you are truly an achiever. So thank you for being with us today. I wish you all the luck for all your future projects, and may you keep inspiring all of us like you are right now with all your new milestones every day. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I can't wait. I can't wait to explore more what's going on, and hopefully when all the restrictions are out, I'd love to come and meet everyone and yeah, visit India again.
Absolutely, absolutely. I can't wait. Thank you again.
All right, bye, namaste.
Bye. Namaste.